Hey guys, Professor Lemon back with another video, and today we are doing a tier list. I'm just gonna see how this honestly works with the channel. I'm probably gonna do a ton of these anyway to celebrate the end of a series I've completed. And if you remember, 4 years ago, and yesterday, my channel's 4-year anniversary was yesterday. But it was 4 years ago that I started this series, the series that kind of started my channel. Yeah. I've been around for a long time, and I feel like I've kind of amounted to nothing, but at the same time I also feel like I've accomplished a lot. So anyway, let's get into tier lists. So these tier lists, I will be rating them based off of how fun they are, how unique and original their gimmick is, and their overall design, level design, and just overall the design of the world. So yeah, let's get this started. How about that? So right here we have Bowser Jr.'s airship Armada. For those who do not remember, that is the third Bowser level. It's the boss level for the kitchen. You face Bowser Jr., you throw shells at a ship. It's a fun level and all. Yeah, the airship level's unique, but it's a theme that's really redone, kind of. So I feel like the gimmick of just like going from ship to ship, kind of in the unoriginal area because it was already done in Space Junk Galaxy. But at the same time, this is also a boss stage. Design is actually pretty mediocre, considering it's not even a galaxy, it's just a bunch of floating ships. So like, bad design, unoriginal gimmick, or kind of unoriginal for that point in the game, and it is fun to play. So honestly, I'm gonna have to... Okay, things are bugging out. I'm probably gonna have to put it on D tier. Like, I might change it to C tier and all, but overall, it's kind of not very impressive. Ooh, Battle Rock Galaxy. I love Battle Rock Galaxy. Battle Rock Galaxy is... Honestly, I feel like it's such a cool level to play. That and Dreadnought. I will have to say, Battle Rock... It has a crummy star in the trash one. No one freaking likes that one. The trash one was really awful. No one freaking likes that one. And I mean, the other stars are actually really fun. It's kind of a complex stage because design-wise, I don't really think it has much to it. Except maybe the inside, which is honestly very cool looking. There's the explosion, which honestly looks awesome, but this isn't the only explosion that happens in Mario Galaxy. It is still a really, really, really solid level. I'm gonna give it a B for Battle Rock. Beach Bowl Galaxy. Beach Bowl Galaxy. I freaking love this one. Maybe deserving of S tier, probably A tier. No, Beach Bowl Galaxy has 3 stars, and I think, well, I think 2 out of the 3 are good. The Cyclone one's good, and I think the one where you have to find the star in the crystal, that one's also good. I think the swim test is a bit too easy, and they probably could have done a bit more. But overall, I actually really love Beach Bowl. Beach Bowl is kind of open world in the sense that you can kind of just play around and screw around. You see, like, that's something that I didn't like. Like, one of my favorite levels was Sunnyside Galaxy, because you kind of get, Sunnyside Shore or whatever in Mario 3D World. And I really liked that because it was honestly just a really relaxing scene. It was kind of fun to just run around and screw around in. Obviously the time limit ruined it, but this one doesn't have the time limit. Fast Foes, I did it really well the first time, and I don't know, the more I play it, the worse I get at it somehow. But yeah, Beach Bowl Galaxy, it's honestly really fun to just move around in. You can kind of just relax and do whatever you want. Big Mouth's Gold Bait. Or actually, no, this is the Big Mouth Galaxy. I don't actually remember the Big Mouth Galaxy. I'm gonna leave it down there for later, I don't know. Oh my god, this star is... It's there. I don't actually recall if I played it, probably should have reviewed the footage before the video, but if you got the 3 green stars, you could have played this level. Is it fun to play? No, not at all. The gimmick, yes, the gimmick's really fun. The gimmick's creative. You have to, like, use the bubble and move around, but, like, any wrong move, you're kind of screwed. So overall, the Electric Labyrinth, honestly, it's a difficult star, but saying it's bad because it's difficult is a crummy way to rate it, but it's still deserving of D tier for its really just its lack of design. Bubble Blast Galaxy, seriously, like, I don't recall there being much in the way of planets at all. Kind of the same issue with Bowser Jr.'s Armanda. This might actually be deserving of E tier. It really doesn't have anything good design-wise in it. But it was meant to be a challenge, so... Bonefin Galaxy. Bonefin Galaxy, design-wise, awesome. Fun to play? I'm gonna say yes. Bonefin Galaxy only has 1 star, and the 1 star is a boss battle. The instant you jump in the water, you are facing a bonefish. A giant bonefish. And honestly, I find the boss battle fun. Once you finish the boss battle, you don't necessarily have to get the star immediately. You can kind of enjoy the area, but the issue is there's really only 1 planet. So it is fun. It has decent design. The gimmick's good, but it's like... It really doesn't have much at all. Which is why I'm gonna put it in C tier. This one, I don't remember the name of it, but it's a galaxy where you just get a rematch with that boo. It's a very visually appealing galaxy, fun to play. I mean, you go there once, and then you basically win, because... I mean, I find this one easier than the race from Ghostly Galaxy. It's honestly just kind of really... It's funny about how simple it is. It's not very impressive. It has this like ghost fog design, which I think is just really neat looking. But overall, like, gimmick unoriginal, and just like, it's not that fun to play. I mean, I guess it's like, okay, well, it's kind of fun to play in the same sense of Wario Mountain from Mario Kart 8. Like, you kind of want to keep playing that level because there's so many different ways to go down the mountain. But at the same time, like, do you really want to go through the trouble to do a whole race where you're kind of under pressure from a clock? No, you don't. I'm actually going to bring it down a bit. It really only has design. Bubble Breeze Galaxy. I actually like the design of this galaxy. It's a poisonous swamp. Honestly, I really don't recall seeing anything... Well, it's not really a swamp, but I don't actually recall seeing anything like it in any other Mario game. It's kind of just there. It reminds me of the Lost Kingdom from Mario Odyssey. But, you know, more lost. I like Bubble Breeze. It had the cool gimmick of the bubble. I found it fun to play. It really only got boring. It would really only not be fun like, if you just got if the bubble got popped from, like, a glitch in the game, like, oh, you were too close to the gate that's closing, it's popped. Or something like that. Honestly, it could be kind of bleh at sometimes, but I think it's I think it's a fun level. I'd say it's better than Bonefin, but I don't think it's deserving of B tier. I still don't know Big Mouth Galaxy. That doesn't change. Buoy Base. As I said, my favorite galaxy. I love its 1 star it has. I love how you're climbing up a tower. Now, there technically are 2 stars in the form of a green star, but the green star, honestly, they kind of had more potential with this galaxy. I feel like if they made one very long star, one very long star in this galaxy, I'd say it'd still be probably I'd say probably still even better. Because, like, imagine if you went into the buoy base. That could have been really neat and led to more possibilities. But overall, I love this galaxy to death, but I know it's not really that great of a galaxy. It just has such a neat gimmick to it, with you have to climb up a tower. There's moments where you have to slow down time because stuff is moving too fast. Stuff like that. Oh, another Bowser Castle Star. Okay, well this one's better. Is it better than... Yeah, I'd say it's actually better than this one. I'm not gonna rate the Bowser levels highly, because, I mean, they're really just 1 star and that's it. I'm starting to think that maybe... No, it doesn't. I was starting to think that the Bowser level in the fountain area had a speedrun star, but no, it doesn't. Deep Dank Galaxy. I actually like this galaxy. It's not bad at all. I love how you can play around, get extra star bits and coins around the beach area, or you could dive down into the deep dankness. Overall, I do actually enjoy the overall theme of it. It's a very fun level, to say the least. I don't think it's as fun as Beach Bowl, because, like, I probably like Beach Bowl better because of nostalgic purposes and just screwing around as a kid. But I mean, come on, this is a channel based for nostalgia, so this is what you kind of get. Dreadnought. Dreadnought really helped you relive Battle Rock Galaxy in a tougher way. Dreadnought, I like the design. It's literally a ship, like a battleship. But I can't really recall, but I remember there being some really cool segments, like trying to climb up something while change humps roll down at you. Or that part where those things are shooting beams and you kind of have to jump to avoid them. Something like that. But one thing I will say, Dreadnought Galaxy is kind of going to get points deducted for the fact that it reused the same boss. I really want to say it kind of surpassed Battle Rock Galaxy, but it barely did. So let me just... My favoritism, I'll put Buoy Base ahead of both of them. I do not remember Drip Drop Galaxy. Let's move to Dusty Dunes. Dusty Dunes, honestly, Dusty Dunes is in the 4th room you go into, and at that point you're kind of just like, when's the desert level coming? And this finally delivers, and honestly, I think it's a really solid level. I'm gonna put it on A tier. I can't say the design is original, because it's a desert. But the overall way the galaxy goes about, I find it fun. Something about it's just really fun. Like, you get to climb that tower. Climbing towers is always fun in games for some reason. I will say one thing I feel it lacks in is a boss level. It doesn't really have a boss level. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it doesn't have a boss level. But it's an overall fun level to play. Probably deserving of A tier. I might lower it at some point, but not now. Flip Switch Galaxy. Flip Switch Galaxy, it had the Flip Switch gimmick. I actually did, I don't know how, but I struggled like this as a kid. I struggled at this level somehow as a kid. But I legitimately enjoy this level. I don't know why, it's just... But I will say, gimmick-wise is really good. Design is okay. But fun? It's fun for about as long as the level lasts, which is 30 seconds. So, yeah. That's kind of where it lacks. It's insanely short. I'd like to see a speed run of that level. Someone probably has beaten in 15 seconds or something. It's a very short level. That planet you see right here, that's all you go to. That's the only planet. That's the only planet you need. This one, the end of the universe. I really am not very impressed by this level. Hear me out, guys. Now hear me out. Don't go hitting the dislike button. But I don't really find this one impressive because it kind of just reuses the same themes from other levels. It uses the sand from Dusty Dunes, uses lava from Melty Molten Galaxy. It really just reuses a lot of other gimmicks, or a lot of other themes. So I'd say, like, design-wise, kind of meh. It just seems like a jumble of planets. Maybe that's the point, but it's just, it doesn't really feel appealing, because it's not sticking to a single theme. The final boss battle, I will say, is kind of... It's not very impressive. You see, because this boss battle, it's literally kind of the same thing, but I will say my favorite part of the boss battle is when Bowser becomes the spiked ball that you have to stop. Because it's the one original thing. It's a decent galaxy, but I don't think it's very good. The first level, first Power Star. Okay, stop lagging. I love it. It's a fun introduction. It doesn't really stick to a theme. Very short. I mean, it has 2 levels, does it? It really does. Is it fun to play? It's fun to play for the first time. If you go back to it, it's boring. That's kind of the issue with it. Ghastly Galaxy? It's one of the two. This one, really good level. Honestly, it's the one ghost level in Mario Galaxy. I think it's really good. I love the power-up they give you of Boo Mario. It's really neat and really handy. I kind of wish they did more with Boo Mario. Maybe that's what Big Mouth Galaxy is. It possibly is. I recall there's this galaxy where it's just like you pick B Mario or Boo Mario and you have to get to the end. But like, I love the power-up. The power-up is fun. I think the first star is just insanely good. The second star, we could do without. It's not that fun. The third star is actually pretty good as well. Bouldergeist is actually a pretty fun boss battle to do. Unless you're doing the Daredevil run. It's kind of awful. But Ghostly Galaxy, I love how they stick to the theme. I honestly find the fact that there's just kind of a ghost house in the middle of some galaxy, I just find that really, really neat. And looking at the interior of the ghost house is just really interesting in itself. I am not gonna do Gold Leaf Galaxy without doing Honey Hive Galaxy. Honey Hive Galaxy, do I really need to say anything? Honey Hive Galaxy is such an insanely good level. It's fun to play. I'd say the first star's fun. It is kind of weird that you crawl on the queen bee or something. Then Toad shines his flashlight in your eyes and gives you a star. The second one is also fun because you get to climb up a windmill and you do like some mini boss battle or something. And then the third one's also pretty good because you fight Bugaboom. Bee Mario is such an interesting gimmick. I will say the amount of flying powers in Mario Galaxy, they kind of need to chill. They kind of need to chill with that. But I think it's a really fun galaxy. It's insanely memorable. It's a good galaxy. And you know what? Okay, and let's talk about another galaxy that's not good. Honey Climb. This galaxy, the goal of it is that you're supposed to get Bee Mario and climb up the honey. But the issue is, Bee Mario is kind of powerful to the point where you could just fly to another honeycomb. They expect you to do some timing stuff, but no, you can just use Bee Mario to fly and kind of break the whole level. I'm actually gonna rate it insanely low on F tier. Yes, it's a fun gimmick and all, it's not an original design. It's just like, it doesn't seem like they play tested it. It kind of just seems like something they threw together at the last second, and they forgot that Bee Mario could fly. And, let's also throw another F down here, Snowcap. Snowcap it's pretty awful. Snowcap is 1 star, and you get a, 2-minute timer, and you have to catch 3 bunnies. It is insanely hard, it's hard when you freaking can't get the bunnies. I will admit it has a unique gimmick in which the bunnies could hide in the snow, and literally if you just dragged your cursor across the snow, it would disappear. And the snow's falling as you're playing the level, so it is honestly a very unique gimmick, but it's a shame it's wasted on this one galaxy. It only has 1 planet as well. It's really not... It's not fun to play. It's just not fun. So, I actually want to do this one for some reason. I don't remember the exact... It might be like Sling Pod Galaxy or something, but the thing is, you launch yourself through these sling things. It's a fun gimmick that they are continuing from Space Junk. But, it's that gimmick specifically. I recall there's not really many planets. Design-wise, it doesn't really have anything. And I don't really find it fun to play. I am gonna put it right there. It's clearly better than, Snowcap and Honey Climb. But it's not by much. So, yeah, let's do Good Egg Galaxy. Good Egg Galaxy, a amazing starter level. I freaking adore this galaxy. The first star where you fight the Piranha Plant or whatever, that's a fun boss battle. And then the second one, I don't know why, but the second one's just so fun when you're kind of stuck in that planet loop trying to get a bunch of coins to get the Luma. It's a very, very fun galaxy. The music really just kind of sticks in your head, because you just listen to the nice Good Egg Galaxy music as you soar through the sky. It's really, it's a really nice galaxy. Fun. And design-wise, well, design is egg. Whatever that means. The first planet you start on is honestly really interesting, how there's a nice, beautiful house with luscious grass, and then on the other side you have a dead castle. I wish they kind of built on that a little bit more. Next, Gold Leaf Galaxy. Gold Leaf Galaxy, say all you want, but Gold Leaf Galaxy, like, oh, Gold Leaf Galaxy's a clone. It's not. I really don't feel it is. You could say it's the same, but what people are calling clone levels is when, like, games like Super Mario 3D Land takes the first level of the second world and just adds a 100-second timer to get to the end. That's a clone. Calling this one a clone galaxy is insanely unfair. Their goals aren't the same. The design is similar. It's like Honey Hive Galaxy, but autumn, which it kind of looks a bit more beautiful. But they have their own gimmicks. It's not just Bee Mario like Honey Hive Galaxy. Honestly, I feel the whole concept of Gold Leaf Galaxy kind of came from wanting to make harder levels for Honey Hive. That's where I really felt it came from. While these aren't really hard, they're really, it's an entertaining world. It's a very entertaining world to play. The first star, well, you know what? I don't remember that one. Scratch that out. The second one, you have the gimmick of Cataquacks, and it's so interesting. Like, there aren't Cataquacks in Honey Hive Galaxy. Calling it a clone is a straight up lie. I actually do really like Gold Leaf Galaxy. Yes, I do think it's better than Dusty Dunes. Design is good, it's not original, but it's really good. It's also mirrored as compared to Honey Hive Galaxy, which also is why I'm not counting it as a clone. It's a really... I find it as a really, really fun level. So, next, let's just do Gusty Garden Galaxy. It's there. The music is insanely good, but I feel that's kinda where it lies. I will admit there are some planets of Gusty Garden Galaxy I really enjoy. There's the part where you're walking on the worm that's moving from apple to apple. That's an interesting part, to say the least. But if I had to say, like, out of all the planets, I really don't think they kind of match the theme of Gusty Gardens, except for the cubed planet that had, like, pergolas, I think they're called. Yeah, you had to chase bunnies throughout it. That was actually fun. And then there was the whole gravity thing, and I'm just like, what does this have to do with Gusty Garden Galaxy? It doesn't have anything to do. It has to do with gravity. So I really don't think... It doesn't seem like they had a gimmick, and they didn't really stick to it, if there was a gimmick. Rolling Green Galaxy. I love how this is based on a golf course. I will admit the motion controls make this one really hard to play, but I still find it fun, because it's easier. The design's good, I think it's somewhat fun, kind of iffy on the fun scale. Is it well designed? Yeah. But, like, what is it really? What does it bring to the table? It doesn't really bring anything. It shows motion controls, which can be a problem at sometimes, but it's still a fun galaxy, I think. Rolling Green, honestly, just for design alone, is really why I think it's deserving of C tier. It's probably deserving of something a bit lower. In fact, actually, let's just put it at the top of D tier. Don't get any complaints, you know? But I do actually like the galaxy. Hurry Scurry Galaxy. Hurry Scurry Galaxy has a gimmick that will be used throughout the game, so it makes sense that it's not actually, no, it's actually not an earlier stage, and that's kind of an issue. Hurry Scurry Galaxy, you only go to 2 planets, and they're all made up of these shrinking satellites. I think it's a fun gimmick, but it doesn't really have anything in design. So I really think it's like bottom of E tier. It is fun to play. It is fun to play, I will give them that. But it's insanely short. Bowser Jr.'s Lava Reactor. This is literally a rematch with King Caliente, and that's it. I find the lava planet somewhat interesting and visually appealing, but like, I guess it is fun to fight King Caliente, but it's kind of unoriginal. Like, maybe if they just did like Mario Galaxy 2 and had that boss rush planet and just had a rematch with King Caliente, that would be fun. But I don't think, like, bringing back a boss that was used in the first world as the second to last boss in the game as a whole, like, kinda makes no sense. So that's why I'm gonna put it on D tier. Gizmo Galaxy. This one is like Rolling Green Galaxy. I do find it fun. It is harder, and I kind of feel it's less inspired than Rolling Green Galaxy. You could argue otherwise, and you're probably right. But I think I like Rolling Green Galaxy a bit more. I think I find it more fun to play. Loop-de-Loop Galaxy and Loop-de-Swoop Galaxy, I think these are kind of the same. Loop-de-Swoop's just harder. The motion controls are problematic. I kind of like the design of Loop-de-Loop more, because you start in a really nice, luscious area. I could chill around there, you know? Loop-de-Swoop, I'll put here. Maybe it's just because I'm pathetic, but no, it's not. I'm not pathetic. Matter Splatter Galaxy. Matter Splatter Galaxy is a really, really unique galaxy. So Matter Splatter, where is it on design? Design it's somewhat inspired, but it's probably just inspired by like castle design or something. Actually, no, it doesn't really seem inspired at all. And I guess that's kind of its issue. Matter Splatter has a unique gimmick, though. An insanely unique gimmick. Where randomly, some line will splat on a part and make ground out of it, and the ground will slowly disappear. And it's such a fun gimmick, and they use it in so many ways. Or, well, not really, because there's only one star. I keep saying these statements and going back on them. But yeah, this one, I think, yeah, it's definitely better than Loop-de-Loop, better than Bonefin, better than Bubble Breeze, I feel. So yeah, I'll just put it at the top of C tier. Where can that go wrong? Melty Molten Galaxy. Really fun level. It's actually the one lava level in the game if you don't count the boss stages. Very interesting. Is it fun to play? Yeah. They turned the Piranha from the first level and they made it such a harder boss, and I really just find that unique. Unlike King Caliente, where it was barely an improvement, I feel they really did make an improvement with Melty Molten to the Dino Piranha. I find the first star insanely fun. Even the Daredevil one's also fun. The lack of checkpoints is bothersome. I'm gonna just adjust that there. Bowser Jr.'s robot. Wait, can you like? Sorry, things are starting to lag. Okay, Bowser Jr.'s robot reactor or whatever. Best of all the boss stages. Kind of seems somewhat inspired by Shadow of Colossus, when you're climbing up a giant and destroying it. The boss is insanely original. Design-wise, the whole galaxy kind of lacks, but it's fun to play, and the gimmick is neat. Seaslide Galaxy. Seaslide Galaxy I find very forgettable, and I don't really like the design of it not really being spread out. It's not going to go on D tier, okay? It's just lagging. I have to put it there temporarily. Sea Slide is obviously better than a lot of these other galaxies, but I do not like it much. I will say the design on some of the parts of it, like the buildings, those are really interesting. It's an okay level. I feel like they had so many more things they could have possibly done with it. And if they had more planets you could go out to, I feel like it'd be a better one. I'm actually going to put it on B tier. I tend to put these completed galaxies with like more than 3 stars very high up. Space Junk Galaxy. Theme? There's junk in space. I wish they kind of used the junk in space as like more in a creative way, because like, you know, if there was any junk in space, like the speeds things can go at because of the lack of gravity can be insanely dangerous. And they could have actually used something like that. They could have done something like that, but they didn't really use it. It's a very peaceful galaxy. I like the boss. I'm gonna actually put it on B tier. Is it better than Sea Slide? Yeah. Sweet Sweet Galaxy. Sweet Sweet Galaxy has a fun gimmick, and I feel like that's kind of where things fall apart. Personally, I do feel it's better. I do enjoy the level. I struggled with it randomly as a kid, but now, as a big guy, it's it's a bit easy. It's a bit easier for me. Like, I can do it in one shot. I'm just gonna do Grandmaster Galaxy. This one, hear me out. I love the design of it, but it's not fun to play. It doesn't have a gimmick. And the requirements to get this level are insane. No one in their right mind should have to play through this game both as Mario and Luigi when 100% complete it, just to play a single level that's insanely easy. That's just my thought. The second Bowser level. Yeah. I think it's neat. That's about it. It doesn't, like every Bowser level, they don't really have much design into them. And the one that does have design, the Dark Matter Reactor, I put higher up, because I honestly like their gimmick of Dark Matter being used. Next, let's do Freeze Flame. I think that's a fair rating. Freeze Flame is insanely good. Now, I guess you could say this does count as the lava level I mentioned, only being Melty Molten. But, like, I don't know, it's a mix. I don't really know if I should count it or not. Overall, the galaxy, though, insanely fun. In the first one, you get to go to the ice levels, you get to learn how to ice skate, it's fun to do, it's a very fun gimmick. And, well, ice skating is it was fun enough. But then, they give you a power-up, the Ice Flower, which is just so good. You can skate, you can walk on water. Any like step on water, the water now becomes like ice. And you can skate across the water. And I think it really makes the first level of Freeze Flame really good and memorable. This one also has the boss Aaron Burr. He's actually pretty fun. You have to use things to take cover from him shooting at you. I just wish he was a bit more sporadic with his shots. And I wish there was more of something forcing someone not to be allowed to take the water like they can, and consistently jump out and avoid taking damage. But no, I did like Aaron Burr's boss fight. The fire level, I'll say, is probably actually one of the weakest is the weaker one of the 3 main stars. You get to use the Fire Flower, and you get to use gimmicks with the Fire Flower, which are interesting, but they have a time limit to the Fire Flower. I guess I get the Ice Flower, but the Fire Flower is just Ugh. So then the third level. Third level, it's interesting. Sorry guys, I don't know how I forgot, but when I make a cut in this video, I completely forget that I'm talking about Freeze Flame Galaxy and continue with another galaxy. So I'm just gonna tell you this right away. The third star of Freeze Flame Galaxy is super fun because they mix the ice and fire together. And that creative mixture is just so cool and so neat in many ways. You use the, you have to like get the fire flower across in time to, and avoid water. God, I'm still tired. Okay, but anyway, it's a very interesting star. Their mixture is just so cool and so unique, which is why I think like the overall creativity and design is really what's deserving of S tier for this galaxy. Alright, I am back. Sorry about that. And now to go over the rest of the galaxies, which in my break I also checked them all out. So this one right here is Sand Spiral Galaxy, the one I talked about where you choose between the bee or the boo mushroom. And this one, it's a very forgettable level, and this one I was also able to finally remember. And the thing is, I even knew it existed, and I just didn't somehow remember it. So Sand Spiral Galaxy. Fun gimmick, you have to choose between a bee mushroom or a boo mushroom. They both can give you flight, and there's an issue with picking both. If you pick the boo mushroom, you're at risk of falling in the quicksand due to the lights removing the mushroom's effect. As Bee Mario, you have limited flight, which can always cause you to fall to your death, and at some points there are bubble guns being shot. But overall, I find the gimmick fun. I just think Boo Mushroom is a bit too busted. Having an issue with the level overall, I think really hinders it. But the whole gimmick is honestly just so fun and unique. I can't help but give it anything worse than a C. Drip Drop Galaxy. This one's very forgettable, but I still don't remember it, but I looked up what the star's about. You jump in the water and kill a bunch of eels. I guess it's fun. Like, it seems like a very peaceful galaxy and one you can play around in, but it seems like an overall smaller area. And what I assume as one planet. Like Bonefin Galaxy. It honestly, it reminds me a lot of Bonefin, but instead of fighting a boss, you just take out every eel and you win. Personally, I feel this one, maybe if I played it, I think I'd rate it higher, but it doesn't really sound impressive at all. And Big Mouth Galaxy. Big Mouth Galaxy, basically, you start on a planet, believe it or not. You jump into the water and you kind of just swim through a cave. Like Deep Dank Galaxy, but say it's like warming you up for that galaxy. You jump in the water and you grab a gold shell to destroy that gold chest you see in the picture. That alone probably sure reminded me what this galaxy was. There's also a like jellyfish you can fight, but they don't enforce it. I feel they really should have enforced it, and I think that's kind of an issue. It's a short, forgettable galaxy. And Toy Time. Toy Time. The mushroom it introduced is awful. No one likes the spring mushroom. But overall, the levels themselves are very fun. You have Mecha Bowser you get to fight, which is insanely fun to do. Because, well, I mean, you're literally taking down a giant robot, just like how fighting Megaleg was very fun to do. Then the second one, it's Mario Meets Mario. That one, take it or leave it. I really could care less about it. Then the third one, you have a boss battle. It's like the one from Gold Leaf, but instead of it shooting bubbles, this guy shoots electricity, which is insanely more threatening in many more ways. This is a very creative galaxy. I love the whole concept of it. I don't think it's... Yeah, I think it belongs there. The bee mushroom just makes Honey Hive just way more fun than I guess it kind of should be. Toy Time is insanely fun, though. It really is. And I guess that about wraps it up for my tier list. What different opinions do you share on these galaxies? Do you even remember these galaxies? Are you just like me and forgot Drip Drop Galaxy existed? Because honestly, I don't blame you. This was a very long video, but I guess it kind of represents my 4-year anniversary. I don't know why I'm doing a 4-year anniversary. I should be doing a 5-year. But you know, there's a chance I might not remember next year. Just mark that on your calendars, guys. Professor Lemon's 5th anniversary on 2021, December 3rd. Got it? But yeah, what ratings? What would you rate some? How would you rate something differently? Are there other galaxies you feel were deserving of worse or better treatment? I really want to hear your thoughts in the comments below. It'd be very interesting. But yeah, that wraps it up. This video is insanely long, and I'd just like to say thanks for the support along the way, guys. This is Professor Lemon, and I think I started my intro with "Hey guys" again, so god damn it, it's "Hey Paisanos." So you got that, Paisanos? Goodbye.